sa may pinupunto to. Magaling na sana sila kung di natututo. Dahilan ba't nawalan na papel yung iba at yun ang totoo. Di ko na din kasalanan ko, ayaw ko na magpaawat. Dire-diretso ang lakad, patunay ng mga paay sa lapag nakatapak. Banat ng banat hanggang matupad lahat ng mga balak. Mapasa kamay ang hindi ko pahawak, ang gusto lumawak kasi nga gano'n naman talaga dapat. Pinakalat eh bakit ang dami pa rin nasasabi na lait. Kung kami palagi ang hinahanap na marami at sa amin sila lumalapit. Kung kami palagi ang topic ng mga tao na sa awit namin ay na-addict, di ka na dapat nagagalit kung di mo gusto makisabi. Gusto nyo ng flex? Sige ito pa yung next. Tignan nyo na lang kung sino yung nakaabante. Kita naman kung sino yung nakadiamante. Dami nagkalat sa kalyeng piling higante, pero kapag umatake, kala ko ba magaling, bakit nandiyan pa rin? Tignan nyo na lang kami, layo na nang narating. Mula nung kami dumating, lahat sila ay naging katawa-tawa na sa scene. Nakita kasing iba yung nagmamagaling sa tunay na magagaling.
Yeah, let's take a modern day stroll. Whoa, this is the modern day. Last time I checked, we were running the globe. I'm about to go figure four. Two not two times, it's a at the door. Somebody blowing up, little mama phone, little just come get your. They going dance on the forget. You know that you can't even. The way that we spinning, going tabs on the kid. She wanna pop a G6. Till 6, I make a movie. I'm going Michael Bay, Huncho the sensei. The way that I'm moving, we going motorcade, move the tactical way. I need the this way, somebody this way. She get the that way. You don't got the answers like sway. I'm coolin', I'm in the coupe with the top and I'm waving the wave. Switch it, go dooley with a play with a mind and a. It look like Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if I try the Three Stooges. Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from around. You ain't even from the town.
Take off. Where the kid came from? When she see the dunk, the robber came real like a plum. The street like the sun. I got her ride with it. In the passenger seat, like she got it. But get the charm. Rainbow Daytona, I like a charm to arm. That bitch born. Oh, that's your man, come get her, can't help it, she gone. Kinda for bad, but no, it ain't torn. If it ain't my money, I think it's annoying. Hop in the bird with no key and I storm. BB the belt and I BB the arm. Hop on the PJ, go visit the farm. Ain't no one out there, whatever you on. Put that little boy, come I'm on the ground. I know some got rich off digits of Apple iPhone. Throw that down, I get fly like a drone. She won't leave me alone. Cap of the bones, the wallet is chrome. They say that the op, but loving the song. Eat up the when they come around and then go and put everything we got on. If I got a plate, you know that he ate. I'm too blessed, so one thing I can't do is hate. I like what you're doing, just show me yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from around. You ain't even from the town.
Big body years, fast and the furious. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. But guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear. My prices, they lower than Sears. Beat it up by the gear. Dropped out of school cause I didn't want to hear. I was thinking about making an M every period. Got my off the block. 17 hot trying to plot on the block. They had to go and get a knot. I was on the block, ain't knowing about a yacht. Out on my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought that, fell in love when I beat him in dough. We beat him in clothes. We beat him in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Dispose on my kids, don't talk no more. My roller got skitters, you taste the rainbow. Keep down the dirt, Curtis blow. Put the load on the knob and it go. Bad, but got nothing to give. I'm a dad in this industry, I got some kids. She wanna me, I know I can see it. Chip for some clock. I had her drop on the up and we slid. I don't be my dog, that's the weird. Make the money 8 ways, I'm a squid. He tellin', he yellin', he work with the.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from around. You ain't even from the town.
slum. Party forever. Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이기에 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah yeah Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever 그만 입에 발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 가방 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me alone 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 암실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 떼창하지만 모두가 불협합 yeah. Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever 춤출 기분이 아닌데 그래도 예의상식 나는 적어내야 해 어쨌든 바쁜 시간을 내 나를 보러 와준 건데 나도 방금 나한테 인사했던 누구의 쟤는 모르는 애들이 와서 꼼수를 먹잖아 내일은 기분 좀 내려고 거리고 나왔는데 친구들인데 어디 간 거야 나 지금 모르고 나 빼고 모두 다 생일 맞은 것처럼 박태 꼴배기 싫래 괜히 그냥 내가 문제인 것 같아 이렇게 태어난 내가 죄야 또 내 자신을 탓해 이런 나를 알면서도 모르는 척 다들 침묵의 칵테일 그래 나 신경 쓰지 말고 편하게 놀아 억지로 위로할 필요도 없다니까는 내 눈치 안 봐도 돼 똥꼬 터들어주는 걸로 난 이미 충분해 I just wanna party
I don't care if you want to know. I don't like what you did that hurt. I don't care what you do anymore. Had to say goodbye, keep my mind and sanitize. Getting money, state of mind. Every day I'm taking flights. Time in my camera roll, but I'm still standing tall, yeah. And I just got to 7, oh yeah. Fuck all, yeah. You and I do it, you ain't got no alibi. I don't fight, I crash out, I roll the dice. Keep bringing no old news, move way too slow. She don't wanna go, I go. She don't wanna take my soul. That's crazy, bad little wanna have my day. Yeah, I just touched down, I made it. Tryna get rich, I ain't tryna be famous. Keep bringing no old news, move way too slow. She don't wanna go, I go. She don't wanna take my soul. I don't care if you want to know. I don't like what you did that hurt. I don't care what you do anymore. Just what you wanted. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Let's make the most of this before it's over. Don't wanna waste a feel like we can make it real. Don't wanna
it safe in case I don't feel the same. Oh, end of the day. Won't face what you do, afraid to say it too intimidated. When you could be loving me.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah.
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 Ooh, yeah, come for the pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. Yeah, you come like sunshine. Yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, go fine, so fine, Mike. Hey, ooh, yeah, come for the pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. Yeah, you come like sunshine. Yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, go fine, so fine, Mike. Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah.
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 Pull up. Young spin racks. Pull up. Pull up. Young spin racks. Pull up. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. The spot will get paid. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. The spot be so vain. Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah.
Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah.
Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah.
Pull up the single turn up.
And yeah. And yeah.
I'm losing my patience, limitations. How many times did I pray for this? Tell me who's on my side, really. Can't count all the nights, really. Took a lot to put my pride aside. I walk through fire trying to find my way. Sometimes I can't find the words to say. I come alive when I find my peace when I disown, I believe in shooting stars in the red to go. Guess it's been flow way home. It's the season, got my rings, all colors make them look old. Slow up, slow down. New I found, I've been running to you. Slow up, slow down. New I drown. I've been running from you. Loose screws. Every time I get jaded, I accuse. I've been running to you. I've been running from you. I'm the one, gotta praise God for the things that I done. Look on.
That's hard. You always gotta shut up good.
Yo, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop, no, I can't stop. But feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is we keep going. Yeah, you used to call me baby, but now you. And I'ma need you chilling right here with the. And I ain't being shady. I swear that you can. You know that I'll be right there, sending Addy like good luck. You're thinking I'm full up. Chances are, baby, I pull up. Depends how you feel on the real, on the real. Take one look, how I feel. Let me take a guess. It's so amazing, so far up. I know most would hate this, but 5 stars, I know most would rate this. And what's that smell? My dough, the fragrance. I'm far from flagrant. A star, my statement. And these days we ain't far from greatness. The only way is up. Yup, the only way is up. Yo, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop, no, I can't stop. But feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Steph Curry asked to define his impact on the NBA. He said, quote, I understand the game has changed a lot, and I've had a huge part in that, but it's not for me to articulate. I just enjoy what I get to do every day, and I think that's why good things keep happening, because I embrace what's next. BA?
Eyes on the prize, Allie. Thanks. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. We've got Jackson. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Gasol in a surprise down low. And for Miami, we've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Clint Capella. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. Here we go. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Pass to James. Jackson outside. Back to James. That one no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Z. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from James. Now here's Mitchell. defense is right there. And, yep, it's good.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Curry. He gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Harper after the basket by Miami. Capella with a rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge if he doesn't take plays off.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. Outside Mitchell. James outside. Off the mark there with a three. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Heat. And that one's good. Gasol.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Beyond the arc. And Gasol with the block. Here's Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Here's Drexler. Some room here for Capella. Off target with the open look.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And the replay. And slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Leonard outside. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. It's stolen away. Here's Harper. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get wild.
Pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Z in the center position. That's the group of the game for the Heat. Miami trailing. Here's Drexler. Pass to Curry. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched to a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Jimmy Butler.
Now Mitchell. From downtown, sinks it from
Donovan
distance. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer on this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Milwaukee in the lead. Good chance here for Clark. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Arenas. 1:36 left in the second period. And stolen by Clark. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Capella, he's checked in for Miami. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. James, that's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assist goes to
Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Arenas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Ivica Zubac.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. Number 1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Harper comes in for Clark. A little mid-range shot is up. Misses off the right iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Butler passes to Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal
You know,
foul.
this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
That one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Pass to Arenas. Outside Butler. Can they get it? And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Your Heat Youth Destiny.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution. By and large, they took good, not good, great shot.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. They can't create for themselves in the second half. Things will only get worse. I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's five. We've got Mitchell, Jackson out there with LeBron James, and it's Harper in a point guard.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, we hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the ball?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And it's Miami's ball. 17-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. Here's Mitchell. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Curry passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's James. After the basket by Miami. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games.
First team foul.
Shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports in the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Derek Harper, 2.
No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's Arenas. Clark covers to the paint. Here's Zubats. 14 feet away. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Harper. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Arenas with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside for Butler. Pass to Arenas. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The lead now cut to single digits.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's James. Porter the pass to James. On target from about 13 feet. James has got 8.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action.
Make another one.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Clint Capella out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Richardson in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Leonard, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Jones against Curry. Jackson outside. There's the triple. No good there. Miami trailing. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Outside Mitchell. Back to James. Over Leonard. It's deflected. Here's Z. Check by James. It's kept alive. The shot by Z, no good. And the Bucks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They lead by 5. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with this team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, "If we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours."
Thanks for that, Allie.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Curry. Here's Z. Here's Capella. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Gasol. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kickball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. They're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And the Bucks making a change here. Harper's checked in. James against Leonard. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Milwaukee ball.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Curry. And it's It's all from three-point range. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. It's James on the wing. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference for him.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. You're talking about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're up by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the new balance player of the game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And that's an intentional foul.
Stephen Curry, third personal foul. Second team
Good
foul.
on the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line, Derek Harper.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
On the wing, Curry, checked by Gasol. They get the rebound, the kick out, Curry. And Gasol with the block.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Here's Z. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Milwaukee with the W.
The end of the game.
And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby. Lord, yeah.
We got Harry Kiri on the track, baby. I tend to a journey to money. Working with higher的兄弟，一点点，一点点，一点点。英文他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心，给我钱我帮你翻译。This is that worldwide that love that 崩哈，马思维 this is side beat。1000块、2000块、3000块，我买的我穿的好奇怪，为什么他们的好奇怪？我觉得他们都不明白。I'm really out here to do this, I have fun to do it for me. My homies they out here 身穿的彩色的 stay with the heat。Yeah， 听他的故事，要是喜欢去看他的表演。你不要顾着你在微信上拍一些照片。I know this foreign, and if you keep it chill, but if you don't, we come in peace, love. We hope that you keep it yo. 到香港的 Disney，又谈了种 business，买好几
几款 Tiffany， 但我是我，你是你。第一排观众快疯了，年轻人眼中最酷的，拍小视频被点赞了，手机内存不够用，丝绸之路的故事记在脑海，用来对自己 push。没记性只有野路子，遇到妈妈教我讲素质啊，遇到不同肤色外国人的话，我们抢得太过分，观赏着网友的争论，发两个痛苦的表情来卖个
就让老子继续扫帚，点起油嘴加吞扫帚，亚洲同胞笑我口音的口音，让我富有个性，成功引起你的注意，不明的飞行的物体了物理音乐是最好的物语，埋下的伏笔渗透进缝隙。拍摄久违放纵的味儿 ，Chinese rap 加入世界版图。My brothers travel the world， 你肤浅的意见也可有可无。我本领高，同时还非常低调。一提起卖我巡演的机票，我曾经在台上的每一秒，我 never 被你夸红，被你笑。
没想到我还比我还熟悉，从成都的手做到太古里，美女快上车快来不及，相信我真的很在乎你。从小到大就在成都这里待着，看着凯迪拉克生活非常快乐，觉得很犀利，像说不得动。中国人必须会中国的功，他们不一定会了解的痛，创造了奇迹让他们去冲，因为懂了剧，本领态度怎么输得起？黑人嫉妒我们出了名，对待他们我从不留情。
Let's make money， 早餐年都创建，而且槟榔节才过。采取逐渐远离，我们还有兄弟散发惊人的天赋。来个青藏闪烁，向下是一路前走，向上是山顶和云端，而我们却站在了云上面观望。低头望明月，千年般不变的明月在头顶。低头看众生，总感觉对一个中山如蝼蚁。来面对眼对比，无与伦比的自信力。如此强大的自信心 ，and nobody。
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque Mandela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque Mandela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena.
Porque yo tengo todo, a mí las shorties me hacen coro. Que quiere foto, pa' que se le enoje el novio. I got it wrapped around my finger like a yo-yo, just like a Lolo. A mí me gusta cómo habla la colombiana y cómo baila la PR dominicana. Yo tengo labia, soy muy buena para el habla. Me dice capa, la argentina vino de capa. Su novio me odia porque ya se le cae, pero por si se pasa, traigo yo el y la chavala, atentamente la mexicana. Yo tengo el wow, dime con quién estaba.
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque Mandela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque Mandela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, voy por la cuarta vela. Y ando con un flow que te quema. Mira, se cree en G, no roba mi energía. Contacto y emociones, física y condiciones, música y aviones. No olvido cuando, pero se anda diciendo que tú lo estás perdiendo. El flow que tú te llevas, baby, no estás teniendo. Cuando a ti te escuchan se quedan esquizos. No es por compromiso, pero puede estar mejor. Cuando a mí me escuchan romper el piso, lo mantengo listo. Porque tengo todo
lo que le gusta a la nena, labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busquen candela. Si viene preta, toda la baby le suena. Tengo barras, tengo cash, tengo flow. I got what you like and I could get a little more. I got what you need and I could get it for the low. Tengo lo que quieren y lo que quieren soy yo. Tengo todo lo que le gusta a esa fiera. Tú tírame la ubi que mi...
Be here. Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game. We got those 4. That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games. Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Heat taking on the Nets. For the Heat, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Nets, Heat. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can...
Pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Z, then there's Drexler, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Nowitzki is out there with Mourning. Then it's Thompson, then it's Thomas, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Mourning. Misses from short range. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Nowitzki for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Curry looking around. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Guys are looking for a spot here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Over to the left wing. Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Zimmerman gets the bucket.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Now here's Nowitzki. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And some changes here for the Heat. Pirtle, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Butler comes in for Leonard. And it's Richardson in for Drexler. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Mourning can't make it work. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What will give Jason Richardson an edge out there is his explosiveness. Because sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
A 3 from Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Curry against Thomas. From deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Mourning. Lets a floater go. He can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Now the pass to Nowitzki. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Miami. Hit by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And your next
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary three, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage two-point looks.
They've got Mourning. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Thompson, and it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. Down by 12. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They play with hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Alonzo Mourning.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Heat, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Leonard in for Chris Middleton. Mourning passes to Leonard. That's tipped. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Mourning. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
That is his first foul of the game. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Pass to Harden. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Passes to Leonard. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. Over Leonard. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Curry. He points his last outing. The Nets making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
For your next
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
First trip to the line for him here.
Isaiah Thomas. At the line 2 times.
free throw good from Thomas. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Miami no good on that time either. Nets trail by 12. Levine kicks to Thomas. Pulls up on the wing. They get it again. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Miami Heat. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are in control right now. How's that happen?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
You guys are built for this, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you can. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points and 1 assist. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Let's hear from you, Shaq. First half.
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And, Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim and go in attack mode. Go strong to the hole and finish with a purpose. Stop settling for jump shots.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Time to make some noise for yours.
And if you just joined us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Heat leading by 10. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Curry. Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Pass to Leonard. Thomas dishes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Miami grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Thomas. Good on the shot.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up. And for the Nets, it's been a work in the last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Thomas against Curry. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Leonard. Nets trail by 8. Thomas, it's an open look. Here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Curry. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
One easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mourning. Zach LaVine comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in for Thomas. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. LaVine can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Zimmerman, defended by Nowitzki. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points for Z.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
LaVine against Butler, and stolen by Butler. Here's Zimmerman. 7 points in the game. Richardson, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Harden. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, team second.
James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now Arenas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Throws it up high.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. They lead by 11.
31.
Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Nowitzki. Thomas is out there with Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mourning in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
First team foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Thomas against Curry. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Nets trail by 12. And Thomas, here we go. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mourning. And finally they hit one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Zimmerman, a three-pointer off the mark. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Leonard, the pass for Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all
please
time.
give a big round of applause for your next U-Hit team.
Drop another triple on.
Come together
And now to
and make
turn
some
to our
noise
sideline reporter,
for your
David
Brooklyn
Aldridge.
Nets Kids Dance Team.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points. He said in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Curry kicks to Zimmerman. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Heat lead by 10.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
I'll tell you, look up at the scoreboard. That's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Thomas. Basket, good.
As usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. There's the pass to Morning. It's Thomas on the wing. And here is Nowitzki. Misses the through.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, and Morning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. They get it back. Down low. Here's Zimmerman. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. Brooklyn making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Nowitzki. Bean comes in for Leonard. And it's Rozier in for Thompson. And Miami with a change here, too. Richardson's checked in. Outside Curry. To the paint. And stolen by Morning.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
On our AT&T 5G slam cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Substitutions.
Capella high post. Richardson gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Z.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. A bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
first personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Hey, D up on Isaiah. Let's
Nowitzki for 3. Zimmerman pulls it in. Pulls it from the elbow. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Tonight, cheer on their team. Please get home safely, and we'll see you again next
was
time.
directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stefan. Nice And how you all play tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Just make the easy play and share the ball. That's when we're really good. We have a lot of talent on this team, and if we get everybody involved, and that's whatever it takes to win tonight, we got to get it done.
Yeah, I know Coach likes to see that ball moving around. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like starburst. Send a ghost, any friend, I'm on bro. Know that I be picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, 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 yo, go. Put that on go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep it, Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows we gon' like crown on me like titty. Liddy like drip and drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, go, go, put that on. Go, yo, go, put that on my phone.
Mayor, you crazy.
On your block and slam, slam, open space, looking good, standing tall. Be down your block, liking pictures off the wall.
Young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any can vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, cause I make this look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to I mean that. Watch a couple. I hate I seen that. We got can't that guy. I won't get in between that. We toss around, we treat these like they beanbags. Think they play up till they meet a real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm fine. Slim waist, pretty face. He know. With no, cause I do not have the time. And I can't claim it, cause none of these mine. Don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that. Pressure by no, tell his to fall in line. And if he can't get right, I'm just gonna take it as a sign. Cause for this next line, you gotta look me in my eyes. If you think I'ma sweat you, you out your mind. Is you stupid, is you dumb, pick a side. I feel like FBG duck, I'm trying to slide. When I creep around that corner, you better run and hide. And we ain't take it to heart, we just gon' take it right outside. Yo, people better take that in stride. You said you was a but it's looking like you lied. No, I lead the pack, I'm feeling like a tour guide. If I catch a chicken lacking, good as fried. VVS is from number 9. Swerving, switching lanes, I almost broke my. Remember being broke, I swear them jobs was hard to find. But now look at me shining, I thank God cause it's my time. So I'm on a daily basis, I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't, we not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, take it from they gals. On a daily basis, I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't, we not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna that my face bump. Rack stack of shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. With that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag, bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags, bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, working back, party back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Haters can do nothing with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a, you probably. Shorty freaking hit 'em with karate chops. I'm forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. Out here playing, gotta make him understand.
Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top plays versus not plays.
No plays.
Versus no plays. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh no. We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his 3rd season. Last year, in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for the Heat, we've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Clint Capella. And it's Z in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And So off the tip, it is New York. Pass to Richmond. Here's Havlicek. 19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Curry against Curry. Outside Curry. Down low. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Here's Baddest Drops it in from 14 feet away.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
From Stephen Curry.
And here's Curry. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. Pass to Drexler. It's stolen. Now here's Curry. Launches it. And it's Z with a rebound. Curry against Curry. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry. Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Curry. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Baddest And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, Miami with a triple.
The accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range is just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
The offensive rebound. Baddest
Heat foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here.
For the Knicks, number 49.
Good on both.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it's been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
And he loves it. Oh, my goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And again, the Knicks missing. On the wing, Richardson. Lets it go from deep. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Your Heat U.S. team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. So you're very focused on that end of the floor.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. New York trailing. Pass to Richmond. Curry against Curry. Here's Baddest Wow.
Assisted by
finishes with
Stephen
style.
Curry.
A double clutch jam.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Griffin passes to Curry. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Oh! The foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
And more hard from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making
Paul George, he's checked in for New York. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
For BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Curry, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, and he's gone dry since.
Baddest one, no good. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yes, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Richmond. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
George over to help. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. The shot by Z, no good. Outside Curry. The 3 is Griffin. Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Wow, what a moment right there. Griffin putting on a show. He is just an awesome dunker.
That's the end
And
of
we're
the
through the first half of play.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting a lot of confidence.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They were really efficient. They were approached offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Miami trailing. We've got Jakob Poeltl. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac's out there with Stephen Curry. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Especially in a close game, every possession matters.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up easy baskets.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. The front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
John Wall, he's checked in for Curry. Up again. It's good on the putback. 10 points for him.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Curry against Wall. The 3. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 11. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today. Lock in what we have to do and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Now here's Richardson. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. George outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Miami is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Z. For the lead. The Knicks pull it in. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Arenas. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
28.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. DeJounte Murray is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Madison in at the 5.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Leonard outside. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive
Shooting
approach
for
we've
New
seen
York.
so far for the Knicks?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I can just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Drexler. That shot off the mark. Now the Knicks take it the other way. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Miami calls timeout.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Fans,
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Very excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
And the first one at the line is good.
Stephen Curry.
He's off on the second.
Number 49.
It was like the defense just totally forgot about the shooter. So he turns the missed free throw into more points.
Here's Z, defended by Griffin to stop the run. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days. I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor. Run TMC, what a treat.
Now here's Curry. .116 left to play in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Havlicek. Leonard pulls down the board.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Leonard. Deflects the pass. Pass to Curry. Curry against Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Why Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Here's Richmond. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Havlicek. Leonard pulls down the board.
And better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about focus.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court. Miami
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league. All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And here's Curry for 3. Collins with the rebound. Now here's Murray. And so it's New York winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, Lord. Jetson made another one. Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs. She thinks she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight.